I'm Igor Sashkins, Director of Marketing for Bitcoin Gold, and today we're going to talk about Bitcoin Gold.
I'm Ed Iskra. I'm a longtime crypto enthusiast and tech guy, and I'm also the communications director for the Bitcoin Gold organization.
So you said that, well, not anybody can just go and modify the transaction data on those pages. You need to have somebody add new transactions into it, so how does that work?
Let me break that down into two parts. So you asked, who can modify that data? Who can modify those transactions? And the answer is, for older transactions, nobody can. Because if you tried to change one, then the transactions for that block would no longer match the signature at the bottom of the page. So nobody can modify the old ones unless they somehow manage to erase and change the copy on all the thousands and thousands of computers that are out there. That's what makes this so powerful. You're not relying on trusting one individual not to cook the books. You're counting on the fact that there are thousands of people out there, all of whom have an interest in keeping the books honest, just like you. But you're right, somebody has to add transactions. Someone has to put that new page on the book. And the answer is that that is done by the people we call miners. Mining is the process of going through the transactions for a page and coming up with that signature and agreeing that it's valid. And that's exactly what miners do. They come up with the numbers, they confirm by consensus across all those thousands of computers that it's a valid page and that it's the next page of the book. And as soon as that's done, they start working on the next one with the next set of transactions.
So in summary, a miner is the IT person for a computer managing the books for a specific cryptocurrency.
Yeah, that's fair to say. If you're involved in having your computer or computers mined, then you're part of the vast population of miners who are supporting the books, running the books, and securing the books.
So these miners, why are they doing it? Is it because they love the community and the whole idea behind it, or is there money involved for them?
Yeah, there's money involved, but it didn't start that way. Back in 2009, when Bitcoin was first getting started, you might have read stories about people paying huge sums for a couple of pizzas, which would now be worth many millions of dollars. That was because back in those days, it wasn't worth millions of dollars, but more importantly, they were enamored of this project, of this experiment of creating a system which allows for transactions of an electronic currency throughout the world without any other parties involved. But they turned into crypto evangelists. They loved this idea, they spread this idea, and it took off. But now, miners are actually doing it because of the value of the compensation. You know, in the system, the people that donate their computing time, the people that spend on electricity to pay for the computing time, they're given a small amount of the cryptocurrency as a reward for doing that work. And that small amount turns out to be enough to pay for the electricity and give the person some financial incentive beside. So yes, people are doing it for the money as well as doing it because they want to be part of this grand experiment.